What's up, Aquarius? Alright, so look, as I was getting into you guys' energy space, there is a major shift happening for you guys specifically, okay? And that major shift is going to be in the area of how people treat you, okay? So you're going to notice, all right, whether you're just going out to the store or these are people that you've known for a long time, there's going to be a shift. And I'm feeling it as better treatment, okay? People may start to look at you during this time in a different light. Whatever it is that you did or whatever it is that you're doing, you got people looking at you differently, okay? Your aura may be brighter around this time. You may just be magnetic, or you may be mesmerizing around this time. I don't know what it is that you did yet. We're gonna look to see what comes up, but you obviously are doing something right. And I think for a lot of you guys, it has to do with your core, what you're doing on the inside. Your soul work and your spirit work is working for you, and that in turn is making your whole entire aura and your essence more attractive, more appealing, more magnetic, like I said, more mesmerizing. So that in turn is going to change the way people treat you. And you're going to know when it's all happening, because that's going to be your clue. Like, why are people just extra smiley or extra friendly, or oh, the waiter just so happened to bring you extra, you get your chicken nuggets, you got an extra one, like all this extra stuff, you know? So that's taking place for you guys. So we're gonna look, I'm gonna pull several different oracle cards before we get to the traditional tarot, because I wanna get to who this may be that will be treating you different. For some of you guys, it's someone specifically who's gonna be changing their tune. So we're gonna get to see what that is. But let's kick it off with two of these Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. And then I also want to touch on, for those of you who are, you know, we dream chasing over here, we trying to make accomplishments. We're gonna talk about life purpose type, career, entrepreneurial type things. I wanna pull two of these just to get some money flow, some cash flow, some information, insight in that area. And then I want to talk about some blockages, okay? Either you got some blockages that need to be removed that we can work on, or there are some things that you're doing right, like I said, that you can enhance and keep doing to keep getting these good results and manifestations, okay? So I'm going to pull two of these, and then I'm going to do the traditional tarot reading as we always do here, and then I'm going to use the Moonology deck to clarify, okay? So let's kick it off with the Vintage Wisdom, Surrender. Wow. A lot of you guys, especially in the soul area, surrendering to the divine, to your purpose, to who you are. Some of y'all, I'm hearing that frozen, let it go. Just let it go. Some of y'all are surrendering things that you can't control. You are surrendering to who you are. Some of y'all just can't help who you are. Okay? And it's just like, you know what? Forget it. Whether they accept me or not, whether they reject me or love me, I just gotta be who I am. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, the surrender is just surrendering to who you are. Like, we bringing down the facades, we bringing down, you know, trying to people please and all that kind of stuff, just letting it all hang out. But a lot of you guys too, this to me is speaking about like soul purpose and life purpose at this time. Some of you all may have been called to things that are totally different than anybody you know. And it's just like, you just can't fit in. Sorry, Aquarius, you just can't fit in. Surrender. You got to be just like these little butterflies and go fly away, butterfly, and do what you got to do. Now, let's see what else you get. Shadow self. Okay, so this is taking a look. Those two different aspects. We have the good side that's out there, but then we have that other side. Now, bam, this is what I want to talk to you about. A lot of you guys are going to be facing the shadow self, and you are going to start treating yourself a lot differently because of the things that you're able to go in and heal, the things that you're going to fix. In turn, it's going to make you treat yourself a lot differently. Bow. How do you know that you've healed yourself? How do you know that you're treating yourself a lot differently? Here's your clue. The world is going to be your mirror. How do we start off? Well, people are going to start treating you a lot differently. Well, the reason they're going to treat you a lot differently is because you're going to treat you a lot differently first. You know, the world is going to love you because you love you. All right. People are going to smile at you because you smile at you. People are going to be kind to you because you be kind to yourself. So all of the shadow areas of yourself that need to be cleaned up in order to treat yourself like the king or the queen or the emperor or empress that you are, we need to clean that up. And that's going to be your clue. How do you know you healed? How do you know you surrendered? How do you know you treating yourself good on the inside? The world is going to be your mirror, okay? Let's talk about this money, this career, this entrepreneurial endeavors. Yoga. Wow. So now you guys are getting another clue on what you can continue to do to build soul work, okay? This says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, or exercises. So this is just more ways that you can align those chakras and get yourself in tune as these shifts are taking place. Again, I'm talking about a lot of self-care, self-love. How do you take care of yourself? Well, practicing yoga or meditation or working out, eating right, all that kind of stuff is taking care of yourself. That's loving yourself. How do you know you're doing it right? Well, the world gonna start showing you. It's gonna start being your mirror. This is one of your things. Get in tune. All right, let's see what else we get. Children. Now, a lot of times when I pull these cards, they focus straight on career, what you're supposed to do, or these are the tools that you have and you're supposed to write or you're supposed to speak. But when we get these are talking to you about the soul energy, okay? Because it's not just about sometimes what you get out there and do physically. It's what you do in your spirit man, as my mama like to call it, that determines what's the result on the outside. So something to do with your children, or if you teach, if you have children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. For some of you guys, you do like children's plays, or you may write children's books. Okay, that's specific for a few of you guys. For some of you guys, you have children who are like your amazing generational future. So whatever legacy you leave, they're going to be the ones to take it on. A lot of you guys need to get this in mind as you are building and moving towards, you know, that empire that you want to build. And for some of you guys, you like lack motivation and all of that. You're being told, focus on your children, what you're going to pass down, all that kind of stuff. Let's see what some either blockages or advantages are. Death. Woo. So this to me is, I would say, an advantage, because the death card in tarot is all about transition, transformation, things shifting and never being the same. So since this is in alignment with surrender, it's like death to the old self, death to the old ways that we looked at ourselves, and death to the old negative ways that we may have treated ourselves, so that we can shift and transition to treating ourselves good, treating ourselves with a bunch of love and self-care, and then in turn we see the world do that to us as well. But it says, I am learning that endings are merely big beginnings. So the ending of lack of self-care is the beginning of like total self-care, okay? Total self-love. All right, let's see what else we get. Perseverance. So some of you guys, this may be your blockage, because as I was saying here, some of y'all may lack motivation and you're trying to see like, where do I get the strength or the endurance to keep going or whatever, and your blockage is perseverance. Okay, now for some of you guys, I hope this sets you free, because it's like, well, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Nothing. You just have to keep going. You're running in a race, right? The finish line is a couple miles ahead of you. Okay, but it's like you sit on a rock and put your chin on your fist and say, man, what am I doing wrong? And then another runner comes running along like you're not doing anything wrong. You was doing good just jogging. What you did wrong was you sat down and thought you wasn't doing good just because you didn't get to the finish line yet. But if you keep persevering, you know, you keep going, you'll eventually get there. So for some of you guys, your whole shadow self, or the issue is that you quit too soon, or it's not happening fast enough, and you don't realize each and every time you hit that hammer, you building and adding to your house that's been built. But anyway, this says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now we're going to be moving on to traditional tarot. I want to talk about this person or these people who are going to be treating you different. Why? What did you do? Why are you so mesmerizing at this time? Who may have their eyeball on you? And of course, you know, it's always somebody from the past looking, lurking, and watching, maybe. So let's see. Center of the reading, we have, King of Swords. So we can have some air sign energy watching you. This is King energy. I do like King energy in traditional tarot when we're talking about mates or lovers. So first of all, the person who's going to be treating you different is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords at one point could have been cold. He could have been, you know, very authoritative and not necessarily emotional, more so logical about their approach and how they do things. This person is maybe even be hard to read in terms of, well, how do they feel about me? What do they think about me? Okay. And their attitude towards you may be one thing, kind of like a facade, but their internal may be something completely different. So let's see. What else do we get? What is it crossed by? Four of Pentacles. So this person has been holding back. So somebody has been holding back from you. Somebody has been holding back from the things that I guess compliments things that they should say to you, maybe things that you would want to hear from this person or know from this person. This is kind of like, for example, someone who may have an eye for you, who may be attracted to you, but they're not going to say nothing. They're just going to sit back and observe, okay? They're going to be more logical about their approach. I'm going to sit back, I'm going to observe, I'm going to watch, okay, and see what's going on. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? This could be someone who, Four of Pentacles, could want to work with you money-wise, okay? Maybe even someone who would want to invest or put money behind you, your project, your skill, your company, whatever it is, but they're not saying anything right now. They're just more so in an observatory energy. Let's see. Or this could be you guys. You could be looking at someone like, I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm just going to observe and kind of see this person in a natural element without them putting on a show because they know I'm watching. All right, let's see. Oh, a personal issue reaches resolution. Now, for some of you guys, this is a hold back on, I'm getting an apology, like someone knows they owe you an apology or wants to apologize about something, but you know, they haven't said it. Pride could get in the way, or like I said, they're just kind of waiting for the right time or the right moment to make their move or say anything. But this seems as though this is a personal issue. So maybe someone who used to, maybe, like I said, treat you cold or not give you the type of treatment that you wanted before, it seems like there was a personal issue between you two. It looks like there's going to be some type of resolution, okay? Let's see what's at the deep root. This wants to pop out. Oh, look at that. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so that may be your energy there, or this could be the reason why a personal issue came up. Someone else came jumping in, but I'm not feeling like that. I'm feeling like this is direct towards you, okay? This is your energy here too. That's crazy. So you guys could have been a couple. Y'all could have been, you know, holding back emotions and feelings or resources from each other. You could have ran, scurried off, and decided, hey, I'm putting my my sword in the ground. I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm setting specific boundaries. I'm not going to allow whatever treatment that you didn't like. It seems as though drawing your sword in the snow here in this depiction, it did something. It did something. Because now you're going to get somewhere. It's gonna get you somewhere. Some of y'all, I just feel like a lot of y'all been putting your foot down, okay? Or putting your sword down. And I know I just said that, but I feel like it's getting you somewhere. And I think that's why I just got that depiction of somebody running in the race. It's like, what am I doing wrong? It's like, you're not doing anything wrong. You just get up and keep jogging or running or sprinting, whatever it is that you can do at that time. And a lot of you guys, like your movements, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever boundaries that you're setting, wow, it seems as though it's shaking some ground. Like you're doing something. I want to talk about this. What is this here? Your hard work is paying off. Well, there it is. There it is. Whatever your hard work is, whether it's running the race, whether it is setting your boundaries, you working hard at setting, establishing, and implementing your boundaries. You working hard on your self-care, your self-love, your dreams, your business plans, your whatevers. And something is working. This is why they're looking at you different. Because this time is different, man. This time, I don't care how many other times you tried it. This time something's working. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Oh, too many cards want to jump. Oh, Two of Wands. Okay. So this is choices, decisions. This is also traveling. Some of y'all could have gotten maybe an invitation to travel or have thought about moving along in a different area. Okay. Some of you guys could have been like, yo, I'm out. Like whatever this is, I'm putting my foot down. Either I'm following my dreams and I'm moving. Some of y'all could have said, I'm moving on from a certain person, putting my foot down. Or this can also be bound between two options. Not really knowing which choice to make. Knowing that you have to move forward with something. I think a lot of you guys are getting to this crossword with like now or never. And then when the shift happens, you have to stay in that energy, okay? For example, if I graduate from high school, boom, I graduated, the end. I can't go back, okay? And a lot of you guys know, once you graduate to a new level of self-esteem, once you graduate to a new tax bracket, once you graduate to a new level of freedom or expression, it's really hard to go back. You know what I mean? And so a lot of y'all are right there at the very tip of that decision. Do I go left or do I go right? Let's see. Let's talk about it. Two of Wands. What is this all about? Don't let pride get in your way. So that's your clue for a lot of people who feel like you're at a crossroad, especially because I'm getting something about identity. Okay, for some of you all, it's your identity that you must make a choice, because once you come out the closet, boom, can't go back in now. Once everybody know. Okay, for some of you all, boom, I sing, boom, I opened up my own business, boom, whatever it is you coming out to do, it's like once you go out there, that's it, you know. And a lot of y'all about to hit the stage, maybe even for the first time, with stuff that people never even knew you had in you. And the only thing that's stopping you from doing it, or could have stopped you from doing it in the past, was like pride and ego, you know. I would say fear too, because fear and pride and all that kind of go together, because it's all entitlement. It's like, I can't go out there and get embarrassed, or I can't fail at something because, you know, I'm too good to fail, or I don't want to fail. I don't, you know, a lot of people just don't want to fail. It's embarrassing, you know. And it could be relationship wise too. Don't let pride get in your way. And that could be for your other person. And this is another thing too with relationships, like the pride factor. Someone's pride was in the way from, or in the way of, letting them tell you how they really truly felt. Could have been Leo. If not, could have been Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what's in your headspace. Four of Swords. Rest, recovery, retreating, kind of pulling back, being in your own space, being in your own vibe. This is how you shifted the energy. When you go Four of Swords on people, or, you know, just kind of life, you know, I'm just going to kind of take a retreat, catch my breath. I'm going back out there. I'm going to fight again, but let me catch my breath real quick. But seeing as how all this Swords energy, it's like you may have done this with someone. Let me show you how these fours are working. Someone's holding back. Someone's not, you know, as upfront with information or how they feel. And you're like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm going to fall back then. Something else could have been found out or discovered. I feel like you may have saw something you didn't like. That's what it is. I'm getting a red flag. And then that's so amazing. You see, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like all these red flags around this person. Somebody, for those who are just like dating, somebody may have given you a red flag, okay? And you decided, I'm going to pull back, or this is what is coming up. Some of you guys are going to go out. You're going to give somebody a chance. They're going to give you a red flag, and you're going to say, nope. But that's going to cause someone to think, or that's going to cause someone to shake in their boots, if we can use that for lack of a better term. It's going to make someone think twice. Let's just put it like that. Let's see what's coming up in their future. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to come say something. So whoever it was, it seems as though the pride is going to be removed. Someone's going to come in. They're going to say something to you. Let's talk about it. I want to go back to this to talk about this Knight of Cups. So someone is coming in, some romantic interest offer. I don't feel like this is that serious though. This Knight of Cups is not as serious as this past person. I feel like you could even have two people around you, or this is what's coming up. Two people are coming around. And one of them is like maybe an older person that you were dealing with. I don't mean old like as an age. I mean old like y'all have history. But then this person may be more new. This wants to jump out. Ooh, peace. This person is coming with a peace offering. Someone is coming with a peace offering. Listen what it says. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. Somebody just want to let it go. How we start off? We started off with surrender. Somebody just wants to let it all go. All the negativity. This cup right here too could be an apology, a love offer, I'm sorry, a kiss, or whatever. Let me see your vibe on this though. The Knight of Cups. What does Aquarius think? Adjustments are required. Again, keeping your foot down because you know your hard work has paid off. And since your hard work has been paying off, you kind of want to stay in that vibe and that energy. Like I said, once we shift over, we're there. Ain't no turning back. So this person may come with a peace offering. They may come offering love, may come offering peace. But according to the boundaries that you set, you might have to put this person in whatever category they belong in, if you choose to deal. All right. And I just heard entertain, if you choose to entertain. Okay, so I want to do something here. I want to do people 1, people 2. If you choose to entertain, choose card 1. If you say, nah, I'm good, I'm going to just scurry it along, choose card 2. All right, my give it a chance, people. Emotions are running high. Ooh. My card 2, people. Meh, I'm good. Work through your fears. Wow. So this person who's coming back with this cup of love, this is what I'm feeling for you guys. It's going to be like they're going to come back maybe romantic. If someone, and I'm not seeing a big fallout, a big mess, but if someone maybe kind of hurt your feelings or vice versa, you hurt theirs, they're going to try to come with this romantic, let me make it up to you, let me do it right, you know, and it's gonna be emotional. It's not emotional with people crying stuff, we ain't talking about that, but we're talking about like the Notebook, like, I'm sorry, let me make it up to you. But let me tell you something, some people get off on that, okay, especially some men who love to chase, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, because fire signs love to chase. So if you're dealing with the fire sign and maybe you put a person on pause because they had, you know, you in time out for a little while, you didn't do right, you cutting up, okay? When they come rushing on back in, they're going to come rushing back on in with that whole, ooh, all the little music playing and the cupids flying around and they bought you a gift because they love to chase. So just know whatever they're coming back with, they're coming back with that emotion. But I'm going to tell you something. I feel good about it, and I can't, you know, in tarot, I'm not down for the knights being mates, but I'm not feeling a serious, oh, let's get married, meet me at the altar energy. I'm feeling a roller coaster of fun, you know, type thing, but it's peaceful, At least you can say that, okay? I'm not saying meet me at the altar, but I am saying, you know, meet me at the state fair, let's go get on a ride or something, you know, meet me at the restaurant, let's go eat, you know, let's go have fun. Now, my card 2, people, work through your fears. A lot of you guys, I feel like for some of you all, you don't want to date. It's like you date for keeps, which is cool. That's how a lot of people keep themselves from getting hurt, okay? But this person here, I'm just seeing them as so much fun and peaceful and resourceful that you might actually, you know, work through your fear of being hurt or being let down because you know it's a night. I feel like if you go into it knowing it's a night, then you'll have a lot more fun. And this, I don't know, let me see, one more. Because you know I don't like nights as far as traditional tarot for mates. But this particular person feels fun and resourceful and can help you like get out. Let's see. Talk about this night. Transition. Come on now. This, please don't take this wrong, but this is your transition buddy. A lot of you guys need transition buddies, right? You need, okay, you can come from this serious relationship. This the King of Swords. This the one may say, I ain't never dating again. I'm putting my foot down. These my boundaries. I wish the next person would. You know, we ain't been through all that. But at some point, healing took place. Surrendering to the divine took place. You done went up into your cocoon. And now you come out as the butterfly, like the surrender card showed. So as you put things and people on pause or whatever, and you become more healed, you need a transition buddy, like I was saying. And this might be your transition buddy. No, it's not a king. Nah, don't meet me at the altar. Meet me somewhere fun. Okay? Not, you ain't using nobody, but you know, you still got to get out and have fun. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Let's see what you look like during this time. This is a cold, cold board. The Page of Pentacles. So you look like someone who's looking like, I'm hearing about your coin, about your work. Some people may look at you like you chasing a dollar. But, I mean, if you're going to make it work and it's going to be profitable, then why not? Okay, chasing a dream. Let's talk about it. Good news when it comes to your entrepreneurial endeavors. Look like you're not holding back no more. Looks like once you come out of this transition phase, you're going to be like powerful. You're very close to achieving your goal. All right. So a lot of y'all got a lot of high hopes and you got good high vibrational energy to help manifest in those hopes. Okay. So I like what y'all got coming up. Okay. Your number one clue is going to be in the way that people treat you. Okay. Remember, how you treat yourself first then you're gonna know that you're treating yourself good, because all those extra smiles or all those extra friendly hellos or that extra chicken nugget in your little carton or whatever the case may be, you're gonna notice for you specifically. And then you're gonna say, okay, man, I must be treating myself good somewhere. Let me keep treating myself good, you know what I'm saying? Let me keep taking myself love. Let me keep, you know, loving on me and working on me. And the outside world's gonna be your reflection. You dig? So that's what I get for you, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you need a personal reading, go ahead and email me your questions, waterstuffvibes@gmail.com, and I will email you guys back, send an invoice, we'll talk about it, all that good stuff, okay? So if you are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram at waterstuffvibes, okay? So Aquarius, once again, that is your reading. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in your next video.